So on this one today, what we are doing is doing a kitchen sink, which is going here. That is the integrated Butler kitchen sink into this granite. So what we've got to do is we're going to start at the back. So we're going to fit this tap here, which is a grower tap which I've got to build. So this grower tap, which is a pull-out tap, is going to go here. I think I'm going to have to cut all the bottom underneath because it's got this ball that swings that's quite heavy underneath. I don't know if that's going to be able to just sit just about there. That'll be enough pull then. So I've just got to clean all this out here. When the granite people are done, clean that out. Then get the tap on. I'm gonna cut some holes, I think, just here to allow for the hoses just to go down here. So we've got to put what we got. We got to put an elbow on this one, which is the hot. No, that's a lie. That's going to be soft. So that's the hot. Got to put a T on that and shoot that up to here, and also a T on this and get that up there. This is all getting done later with a softener. And the waste pipe we've got to connect to the waste. This is an IKEA kitchen, and people that know and fit IKEA know that this is the waste kit they provide. There's a void here, and this is going to sit about an inch off of that, and then this was meant to go on, but that means I'd have to butcher the whole of this unit just to get this in. So we're going to try and scrap that, and we're going to get a Viva waste kit on there and do it all in UK plumbing and not European stuff. Make it look neater, tidier, and obviously they can get the spare parts again if they need to, and it won't be a ball ache to change, hopefully. So that is the plan. Also, we've got a permanent washing machine and a not permanent dishwasher, because this is just a utility room. There's a kitchen the other side of this wall, so we've got to temporarily put the dishwasher in and permanently put the washing machine in. I think they're going to have maybe a mini fridge there or something there, and then connect all this up. So that is today's task. We've got to put a T on that cold fill there as well. Might need an extension for this one, but there's some plugs there that we can plug the dishwasher into. The washing machine is going to come to here. So yeah, let's yeah, I'm going to build this tap. I think first build this, try and get this in working, fixed properly. At least we know that's all secure and fine. And then yeah, I've actually never done one of these growers. I've done a grower tap, but not this one. So this is a bit of an instruction manual job, I think. Yeah, let's build this tap and I'll come back. So after reading the instructions and having a little look, this is how this tap goes together. I mean, yeah, so we've got, this is a threaded horseshoe that you then screw the brass bit that goes all the way through the tap. So this goes all the way through the tap, as you can see, lifts up and down. So that goes in place, and you actually screw this and it tightens the horseshoe underneath. I mean, that's the first for me. So tightening this moves this up. Imagine doing this with a butter sink. This in, I suppose that's made it a lot easier being able to get to this and understanding how it works, but there's the washer at the tap here, and they supply this big washer here. I mean, I've put it on. I think it didn't have to go on, but I thought just enough extra bit of cushion when we do this up tight. It should create a bit of support. I think there are some tools in the box for this. There's this contraption, which I think goes in here. Oh, it does. And it spins. Ah. Another part to it. I think we're nearly there. That goes side on, like so. The hose goes through the middle of this. So I guess something like that should be where it needs to be. So let's tighten that down there. Double check that's nice and straight. Just move. Oh, that moves. The whole body moves. I mean, it's a good idea actually, I think. And the washer is squashed kind of strange there. It's very secure. Don't have to get rid of that washer. I think I am. I think we're going to get rid of that washer. It doesn't need to be there. Let's loosen this off a bit. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't need to be there. Straight again. Problem is that washer. It didn't need to be there. So this is very stiff, this handle. This needs to be tight. Don't dare go any tighter than that, but that is tight. Come on. Alright, wrap it up. Yeah. That's that in. Then I've just got to put the silicone around this and push the spout through and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'm going to grab the grease that they provide. Just put it around all the O-rings. So we're going to have to go through the spout first, I think, if we can. Right, through there. goes through there. And that, I guess, goes on there like. What is that? That's that metal pin. It's loose. Ah, there you go. So I guess that just keeps it in place. There's no retaining screw. There's no retaining screw. So if you pull that hard enough, you're getting wet, I guess. I guess that won't leak. Nice and loose, which is good, I suppose. And then you can fit the, there's no washer. Oh, there is a washer, there's an O-ring, which I guess needs a bit of grease as well. A bit greasy on that. A bit of grease and grease on there, just give it a spin before you put it on. And that, yeah, that goes on quite nicely. And then put your locking nut on. That's that bit done, I think. Like so. Then we've got to connect the bottle. We connect the ball up. So we've got a lock on this one. So if the ball sits, like so. Not a lot of room. But if I cut a square out, it's gonna catch on that. So I wonder if I can put it down a bit more. Oh, tight. So it ain't gonna want to sit back down, is it? Whenever you put it back, it's very rare. It's going to want to sit like that. So I think I might just have to cut a hole in this for it to go in, for it to droop into. But it needs to be big enough for it not to catch this edge. How big do you go? What, something like that. It's going to be within that sort of range, isn't it? So if we allow a bit, go to the biggest part there and then the biggest part there. Go back to the back one, do you reckon? That doesn't. Something like that. Make it bigger, can't we? It needs to sit nicely. I think that's going to want to. That's probably going to sit below it now, isn't it? Look at this radius of it. I think we're going to have to cut it in and see what we're dealing with. So this is where we are up to. I've cut the hole for the the waste to go through and the weight for the tap. So all we've got to do is just give this a good sweep out up here. So we just put that down a level with all the other dirt. Then I can do one big sweep up at the end. But just clean this out so we can get the sink in. Yeah. So I've just cut this with a multi-tool. That's all I've got is a multi-tool. I'm not a chippy. I mean, it's not too bad. It's nice and square at least. But yeah. Try my best. Give this a good clean out. I don't want the dust in here. Just clean up any dust you can. And the customer's got nothing to moan about, have they? Seem to get that a lot. You'll go around customer's house and they go, oh, the last plumber or the builders that come, but the dust they left, or you know what I mean, they had cans of Coke behind the thing. It's not sponsored by Coke, but yeah, they'll say, oh, they left a pack of screws behind there or something. So sweep up as you go, tidy up, and yeah, just leave the place tidy. Yeah, that's that. So what we're going to do is we're going to test drop the sink in. We can put it back onto this, and that's nice and free falling into here. The waste is the main thing. I've got to put this in. So this was going to sit about there, I reckon, something like that. So it's going to sit quite high. So yeah, it could be interesting. When the forms are on, they've got to be close to that, but we'll see when we do the sink. So let's finish the tap off, connect all that up, drop the hoses through. Yeah, let's have a little look. So this has got to go. We get rid of the weight. There. So this has got to go onto here, which has a O-ring in. So we can connect that onto there, like so. So we connect that onto there, like so, and then do the ball or the weight. Do it at, so look, where it falls. I don't know if you can see that. Where this falls, it's towards the back panel. It wants to go towards the back panel. So if we do it at the bottom of this loop here, then hopefully that should, if we stick you down there, if we do it down here, like so, just clip that over like so, and when we pull it, when we pull that, yes, it does hit the back panel, but we'll give this a good few goes every time. It wants to fall inside this panel, so that's good. That is very good. That, as you can see, every time you pull it out, it just wants to fall back into the unit, which is good. Obviously, there's obviously going to be a bit of sticking and whatnot, but when you force it back, you can get that in. So that's all good. Just got to tighten that on properly in a second. These bolt holes are going to come in here. If we stick them to one side, and connect them on over there. That's not a problem. That's that. The waste is going to have to come in and miss that pipe as well. Yeah, right. Let's connect that up properly and get sinking. So let's go. So it's the moment of truth. So you can see my slot there and my waste that I've made in. So I've got my trap. Let's see if it fits. Oh no. Oh, I think I cut it too small. Oh no. Oh. Oh mate, that works perfectly. If I bend them horns, that actually really work. Oh wow. I'm impressed myself. Yeah, and then that's going to come below the shelf and then onto the waste pipe. Yeah, just, yeah, so that's not bad. So I can seal that sink in there. And yeah, cool. I think it doesn't look too bad really. No, quite neat. Right, let's carry on. So we're all swept out under here now, ready to go. So we're going to connect the hot and cold up, which is hot, cold. Connect them onto here, put some isolation valves and some rad tail extensions onto there. That'll be them done. Then the waste, I'm going to probably, I think I'm going to put it to one side. So I might elbow it up and then bend this to one side. Bend this to one side to miss this, because we don't want to interfere with that. So I think I'm going to stick it to one side, just beside this socket and up and in. So yeah. So if we cut this, that's 45s, just angle it over a bit. So we cut that quite low. Ta-da. 45 maybe even to the back a bit. Give them some space. Go a bit further. Measure that to the corner where we want it, which is going to be about there, I reckon. So 120. It's going to be up higher than that. 120, I reckon. Good. Nice little piece of 120. When you do your waste pipe, I always do it dry. Never start just ramming glue in stuff after you've cut it, because it might just be too short, or the angle might be something you didn't expect. So yeah, that's all the way in there. That's not in there. Right. It is now. So then you can spin it back to where you want it. Lovely. So then that's out the way of this. I doubt it's going to go all over there, but yeah. So then we can undo that, spin that, and shoot that back there, like so. That'll be lovely. So yeah, like that, and then you can put a piece in the top a bit longer, just for now, and cut that down if you wanted, or do this piece afterwards. So we can drop that down a bit. So if we cut that there, if we cut this there, like so, and then by the time that comes across to there, we can just fire that straight back. And fire at an angle like that, I reckon. Just a bit of an angle, straight back in. It's not straight, but I think that will have to be good, like so. So then what we can do also is to get your angles right where you want it. Let's grab your pencil, which mine's here. So say you want it there, make sure you're happy with everything how it is, and then just mark the fittings with your pencil, like so, and then you know the angles you're going to be gluing them at. You don't have to do the top one because that's just straight length, but you work your way through, glue that one on, pull it apart, glue it on like this. Try not to wipe them off. So then lay that down like so. Grab your glue, which one's here. Make sure it hasn't got all glues here or anything. Mine's okay. Then go with inside the fitting, like so, and around the pipe, like so. And then get that on there, like so. Twist it to the mark. Then you can let that go off for about a minute or two. If you're ultra careful, you can just wiggle the next one out and carry on. Let's go with that. Different glues say different curing times. I think this one's 5 minutes. It is one of the longer ones, the Black Swan, to cure. So you do have a lot more play. Whereas if you go for like the Holly Plum or something like that, it is a lot quicker to go off. But yeah, cool. Okay. And then this one. So, glue it up, give it a stir. Nice load in there. Nice load on there. It actually says on the parts not to twist the glue. It just says just push in and don't twist. I've always twisted and I've never had a problem. So with solvent anyway, I've never had a problem. So everyone gets problems, just not with solvent because it's a low pressure thing, but high pressure stuff is a lot different. So yeah, let them go off, then we can do this one and carry it on soon. So what I have just done is just glued this elbow on here, ready to go. So all we're going to then do is just glue that, stick it on there and stick it into the trap. Just move that out of the way. Let's just glue this up. Glue this elbow right up. And around there, like so. And stick it on and twist it straight towards the centre of the trap. And then you can then spin this, undo all this. Put it on, like this. Do that, like so. Do all these connections up. There you go. If you want to be extra, you can't put a clip on there, but it's only wastewater, which is low pressure, so that's not a problem. So yeah, next we can do the hot and colds, which are obviously these ones just here. But yeah. So I have had a change of plan, and I'm actually going to put a lever on the hard so then I can tee it up to here and not come off with the soft. So I'm going to do it how it should be now. This was going to be temporary kind of thing. It still is temporary, but we might as well do some of it properly while we're here. Just mean I had to add a lever valve onto this hard, which is feeding the kitchen next door. So yeah, that's all I had to do. Is just whack that on, which is not a problem. So we're just going to whack some paste around this olive, just so it bites better onto this lever valve. got our insert in, so we can put that on. This is quite a short isolation valve. It's an Altechnic. It's I think it's about 10mm shorter, so it just allows us to get it in this space here. I'm still going with my Temu grips. As you can see, these are them. I mean, one thing I have found with these is they don't bite quite as well as the Knipex do. They bite, of course they bite, but just not as well. You wouldn't trust holding on to them. They do slip quite easily compared to the Knipex, but they still do bite. As you can see. It's kind of spun the wrong way, isn't it? So let's do that and return that back on that way. There we go. There you go. A bit more straighter. And then what we're going to do, we're actually going to put a bit of copper between there and the T, this Hep T. So I'm going to put a bit of copper into the T first, and then I'm going to cut it down tight so we can get it onto our lead valve, like so. And that in there, go in there, and that will go straight on there. Lovely. There is going to be water in this pipe, so that's why I'm going to use a HEP fitting. There's already HEP under it, so yeah, that is what we're going with. A bit of little Hep T, doesn't matter. There's other white stuff under here, such as the trap and waste pipe. So yeah, just makes my life a bit easier. If it's that bad, you can paint it copper colour, but the lead valve's chrome, so you can just paint it all chrome, why not? So let's, oh, there we go, a little slippage, just pretty, my grips are too small. The application, yeah, I've just, yeah, let's turn that off. Go with my Nerad fixed, there we go. So, and what we're going to do is hopefully take this cap off. There might be a bit of water in it. Oh, there's water there. There is definitely water there. What do we need? Need a raggy bag. There, like so. To catch the water. Well, hey, plenty of water there. Just mix them up. And you can whack that out by T. Like so, straight in there. That's in there like so. That's on there, a bit of copper out the top. This is going to be the cold, so we can keep it over to one side, like so. And I've got a flat face isolation valve. We can go straight on there. This isolation valve in there, like so. Should. Okay. on there. So and hot. I can see on there as well. Right then, let's cut this in here. Just on that top there. Trim on down just a little bit. One of them days when nothing else to play, only with you. So, and we're on somehow. So we're in, we're on, and we're up. Like so. And that's just got to wind. And there somehow. So, get dry out of the way. Set a towel, that'll get dry. Everything will get dry. So, right, that's on and on, so we can turn them off. Turn them valves off there. There. And there. valve's off, that valve's definitely off, and extra precaution, we're just going to turn that off, take that handle off, thanks, take that off, like so. It's not going to accidentally turn that one on. Right, let's go turn the main back on, see what happens. Shut some taps off. All good, don't touch that one. These are not live, that's live. Turn that on. Turn that on. Perfect. That's all on, live. We can test it. I like that. That's a nice noise, isn't it? That smashing against there. About that. That'd be nice. Test all this out. That's cold. Okay. It's all good. That's all good. Sink's all good. So it's got plumbing, the dishwasher, and washing machine. Okay. So we are all on. The washing machine is on. Dishwasher is on. Just checking for any leaks. So that is us all done on this one. At the moment I'm just testing the washing machine and the dishwasher. The dishwasher has just finished, but we're all done under here. This has all been under test, under pressure. I've had to curl an extension for the dishwasher up under here, so it looks like a massive python under there, but it just would not reach. I don't know if you can see the extension just starts there. So you've literally got 2.5 meters of extension up here, all cable tied on. So yeah, that's us all done. So if this video has been any interest to you or you've liked it, then please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, that'd be a massive help. And yeah, leave a comment if you've done anything differently. But yeah, we're all done for this one. I hope you all have a good day and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.